what'd you do to your hair? It looks different. So,
Hey, Eric. You wanted to see me?
As a matter of fact, I did. As the general manager of Raw, it's my pleasure to let you know that you two have been selected to represent Raw on the upcoming WWE Legends World Tour. Congratulations.
wow, thanks, Mr. Bischoff. I don't know what to say. It's gonna be a chance of a lifetime to entertain WWE fans worldwide.
Wait a minute. I'm not so sure about this, Bischoff. The two of us discussed getting me into title contention right here on Raw. How's this tour going to affect that?
Well, since you'll be off Raw for a few weeks, I'm afraid you'll have to postpone your title hunt until you return.
If that's the case, then I'd just as soon stay here, Eric. Thanks, but no thanks.
Hold on a minute. Don't you realize that you'll be working with some of the greatest WWE legends of all time? It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to elevate your standing with WWE fans all over the world.
Yeah, you're probably right, but just the same, I'm not interested. I'd rather stay here on Raw and challenge for a title. Now, if that's all you've got...
You want a title opportunity? Let me tell you about title opportunities. They go to superstars who earn them by doing exactly what their general manager asks. And right now, you don't exactly fit that description. Let me make myself perfectly clear. You are a Raw superstar. And if I tell you you've got a match in Timbuktu, I expect you to be on the next flight out. Understand?
Oh, I think I understand, Bischoff. I understand that the only thing standing between me and a title is a general manager
take it easy
who...
there, big guy. Maybe he's right. This tour could be great for you. And I personally guarantee that you'll have a very good time. And I'm sure you'll have a title opportunity waiting for you when you get back. Right, Mr. Bischoff?
I absolutely promise that I will definitely take the matter under advisement.
That's not much of a promise, Bischoff.
I'm not promising anything until I see what you do on the tour. But beat a few WWE legends and I'll do my best to put you on the path to becoming one yourself.
All right, have it your way. I'm on board. But you'd better live up to your end of the bargain.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first week of the WWE Legends World Tour. This is Oklahoma's own Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler. And tonight, we're across the pond in merry old England.
I love visiting other countries, JR. You get to learn so much about their cultures. For instance, did you know that they don't actually have English muffins in England? And lorries are trucks. And birds have puppies.
That's really fascinating, King. As you can see, this Manchester crowd is fired up to see a hometown favorite, the legendary British Bulldog, in action here tonight. for the love of open your eyes, ref. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going in for the kill.
There it is, the pedigree.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest, and as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR.
Oh no! Everybody in this arena knows what's coming next.
The pedigree! The pedigree! His opponent has softened him up, JR. Now it's in for the kill.
He's got no defense left against a strong submission hold.
Look at that! He's busted wide open! This is great!
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized. He's done it. That's the match.
Here's your winner, Triple H.
Ladies, can you give us a minute? When Vince McMahon made me the Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart tour general manager, I told him that I was going to put some of the greatest WWE legends against some of the top WWE superstars of today.
Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate that, especially coming from a veteran manager like yourself.
I was surprised how good you looked in that match against the British Bulldog last week. I mean, after all, he's the former tag team champion, the Intercontinental champion, the European champion, and the Hardcore champion.
You were surprised that I looked good against the Bulldog? Well, Jimmy, all due respect to the Bulldog, he's one of the true legends of this business, but I'm a legend in the making.
Well, you know what they say, one match does not a legend make. Anyway, tonight, you're scheduled to face one of the greatest superstars ever to set foot in the WWE ring. And a man I know very, very well. He's a 5-time WWE champion and the greatest member of the legendary Hart Foundation. I'm talking about Canada's favorite son, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Wow, the Hitman, huh? Bret Hart's one of the all-time greats, no doubt about it. And when I beat him here tonight, I'll be one step closer to becoming a legend myself.
Hey now, don't get cocky, Daddy-O. Hopefully you'll be as good in the ring as you seem to be with the ladies. Because the excellence of execution requested a submission match. And I gave it to him. He said something about putting the past behind him here tonight.
A submission match, huh? Well, it wouldn't be the first time Bret Hart tapped out Montreal to a legend in the making. See you around, Jimmy.
Good luck!
Good evening and welcome to week 2 of the WWE Legends World Tour. I'm Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside, and tonight we're coming to you from Montreal, Quebec.
And man, what a show we got tonight, Cole. Some huge names in WWE history are on the card, including this man, a real Canadian legend, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Everyone knows that Bret Hart has some very unhappy memories right here in Montreal. It's likely to be an uphill battle for his opponent in this submission match, as you've got to figure that Bret's out to exorcise those demons here tonight.
Look at this, Cole. He's going for it. And there it is. The pedigree.
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
Oh my God! Here it comes!
The pedigree. He's looking to put his opponent away right here. Boy, I'll tell you, this is not the way I thought this match was going to go at all.
And that's, look at this, Taz! This could be it!
Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finisher like that.
This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about selling tickets the next time we come back here. Not after a match like this. We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Hey, no, that's not going to make you popular, but look at this. Could it be? You're damn right it is, Cole. And that's a heck of a finisher right there. He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
I think we might be in for a finisher here, Cole. Here it comes, look out!
Oh, man. Finishing maneuver.
He slipped out of that one. Uh-oh, someone's about to get dumped on their head.
What a pile driver. That may have knocked his opponent out cold. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent...
And that's the match.
You know, so far on this tour, I've faced the British Bulldog and Bret Hart. Two all-time great WWE superstars. But that's just the beginning. I'm issuing an open challenge to any legends in the back. Come on out here and face me in this ring tonight, so I can prove I really am a legend in the making.
What's that nuisance Jimmy Hart doing out here? He asked for legends, not loudmouth managers.
Jimmy Hart is a Hall of Famer, King, and one of the most legendary managers this business has ever seen. Plus, he's in charge of this tour, as if you didn't know.
You know, as the general manager of this tour, I should point out that individual superstars aren't the only legends in WWE history. In fact, certain matches themselves are also considered legendary. So tonight, I've decided to give to you a chance to revisit one of the most legendary WWE matches of all time. A Hell in the Cell match with the Mankind and The Undertaker!
Good Lord! That was one of the most hellacious matches this business has ever seen!
I can't believe this is happening, JR! The Undertaker and that idiot Mankind are going to be in another Hell in a Cell match right here tonight?
You know, Jimmy Hart, just a few minutes ago, I was in my own personal nirvana, luxuriating in the Teutonic comfort and decor of the arena basement, contemplating the fine German engineering that must have gone into creating such a spectacular boiler room. But then I found myself inexplicably drawn up here to this very stage by forces I can't begin to explain. Sort of like a moth drawn to a flame in order to be set on fire, electrocuted, and impaled by tiny little thumbtacks. And I must say that I'm intrigued by what I've found. If my ear and what's left of my other ear don't deceive me, you are suggesting that Mankind, The Undertaker, and your associate in the ring there should meet in a Hell in a Cell match here tonight, just for old time's sake.
Maybe you didn't hear me clearly, Mankind.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, as you know, The Undertaker nearly killed yours truly the last time we danced in the cell, and that was before the starting bell rang. A person would have to be certifiably insane to be dragged through hell like that again. Which bodes well for you, since, as is well documented, I am a few marbles short of a full deck. But if my math is correct, one more superstar in the ring means 3 potential casualties for the body count this time around.
Mankind, if you're trying to intimidate me, it's not working. You and The Undertaker may be living legends. Well, I don't know if you'd call the dead man a living legend exactly. But you can't scare me with...
What's going on, JR?
Oh, no. This is not good. This is not good at all. Send a message to his opponents tonight. If you want to be a legend, you got to go through the dead man first.
Maybe so, but with a triple threat Hell in a Cell match coming up, I'm afraid we might have more than one dead man here tonight, JR.
Oh no! Everybody in this arena knows what's coming next.
The pedigree! The pedigree!
He countered that and made it look easy.
He's going in for the kill.
There it is! The pedigree!
He sure is, JR, and I think he got all of that finisher. No matter who wins this one, everyone's going to feel the effects of this finish tomorrow.
No doubt about it, King. But if you win, you don't have to deal with hurt pride on...
This could finish the match right here. I think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR.
I think the damage has been done here, King.
Oh boy, here it comes. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is.
Oh boy, here he goes. His opponent has softened him up, JR. Now it's in for the kill.
He's got no defense left against a strong submission hold.
What a finishing move. I get chills every time I see it.
Oh my, he's bleeding. That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical. He's hooking the arms. Could it be?
It is! A modified DDT! You don't see a lot of superstars get up from that one, JR. You know, JR, everyone goes, he isn't fooling around here, JR.
Not with that pedigree, he isn't. God, what a rehabilitating maneuver.
So who do you think's going to win this match, JR? Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King.
Here's the pin! Could this be it?
1, 2, 3.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd. Oh my gosh! That's
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold is here! It looks like Austin's got some sort of problem with Jimmy Hart.
Well, who can blame him, JR? That blowhard gets on everyone's nerves eventually.
Stone Cold Stunner! Austin just stunned Jimmy Hart!
For once, I agree with Austin. Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
Oh, we've got combustible elements here, King.
What do you think that was all about, JR?
I couldn't tell you, King. I'm sure the Texas Rattlesnake has his reasons, but Jimmy Hart represents the authority of Mr. McMahon here. And I have a feeling Hart is not going to let this slide.
Maybe so, JR, but since when did the authority of Mr. McMahon ever mean anything to Stone Cold Steve Austin?
The WWE Legends World Tour continues this week, down under in Melbourne, Australia. And Taz, here comes none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
So this is a little WWE Legends Tour? Is that right? The greatest superstars of all time under one roof? But Stone Cold Steve Austin ain't even on the card. You think you can have a Legends Tour without Stone Cold Steve Austin? Hell, there ain't never been a bigger WWE superstar than me. So if y'all want to see Stone Cold in this damn show, give me a hell yeah. Well, there you have it. So Jimmy Hart, you scrawny little pencil-neck bastard, I suggest you put on your cheap sunglasses and your little zoot suit and bring your 98-pound ass down to this ring before Stone Cold comes back here and sticks that damn megaphone so far up your ass, they'll be able to hear your silent but deadlies in the back row.
Here comes Jimmy Hart, and he does not look pleased to see Austin here tonight.
Brilliant observation, Lady Lips. This is 2 weeks in a row Austin has taken over the show. And not for nothing, something's got to give one way or another.
Look, Austin, it's true, you might be one of the greatest superstars of all time. But your actions last week are exactly the sort of thing I wanted to avoid. I mean, let's face it, Daddy-O, you're not the easiest guy to keep under control. I watched you put Vince McMahon through hell and back in the day, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let you do the same to me. Now, despite not being formally invited, you managed to interfere anyway. And the fact is, I simply can't let you do that anymore. So we can do this the easy way, where you can just leave the ring and don't come back, or we can do this the hard way.
Hell, Jimmy, you know the Stone Cold Steve Austin ain't never done nothing the easy way in his whole damn life.
All right, Steve, if that's the way you want it, then I guess I've got no choice but to call in the big guns.
Whoa. Hold on a second.
Why don't you hold on just one damn second, you mealy-mouthed bastard? This is what you call the big guns?
No, that's not who I was talking about.
Get back to the locker room and stay there. This has nothing to do with you.
Look, I joined this tour to face WWE legends in the ring, not to sit on the sidelines and watch them beat the hell out of each other. Jimmy, if you're gonna up the ante, I want in.
Well, that's just fine for the mouth of the South. I've got a couple of special surprises I've been saving for something like this. We'll see you two in the ring for a tag team match later tonight.
Well, normally Stone Cold don't like surprises, but now that you mention it, here's one for you.
It looks as if Jimmy Hart wasn't surprised after all.
Not for nothing, after last week, you'd have to have a case of amnesia not to be ready for that one.
It don't matter who you bring to this damn ring. There ain't never gonna be a legend as big as me. And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
if you smell...
Oh my God, it's The Rock, the People's Champ, is one of Jimmy Hart's surprise legends, and he returns to action right here tonight.
Direct from Hollywood, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment is in the house. Just listen to this ovation.
Hulk Hogan is here. He and Jimmy Hart go back years, but I never expected to see Hogan here tonight.
Hulkamania is running wild, Cole, and it's gonna be the Hulkster teamed up with The Rock? You gotta be kidding me. This one's gonna be a rocket buster for sure.
Look at this, Cole. He's going for it, and there it is. The pedigree! You never know what to expect from these superstars, Cole. I mean, this could be over in 60 seconds or 60 minutes.
Well, it wouldn't brighten my heart if they went for an hour, Taz. I'm really enjoying this match.
Here it comes. We've seen this before. Atomic leg drop. That is still one of the biggest moves in sports entertainment. I don't think there's going to be anything left for these superstars by the end of this match.
You're probably right, Taz. They're so focused on a victory that they don't care what they have to...
He's looking to put his opponent away here, Cole. And that could do it. What an incredible atomic leg drop. There's the tag, Cole. Holy cow, Cole, look at that. Talk about a crimson mask.
It's unfortunate, but you always run that risk. And oh, my God! Here it comes!
The pedigree. He's looking to put his opponent away right here. I'll tell you. Look at this, Taz. This could be it. Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finisher like that. Way this one's gonna go, Cole.
Actually, Taz, from my perspective, I think it could go either way.
And what perspective would that be exactly? The perspective of somebody who has a neck that resembles a stack of dimes?
We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
Not by a long shot, Cole. And that's a good thing. Look out! Here it comes! Stunner! He can take a dude's head right off with that one. Here's the pin!
don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure? Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
Wow, great reversal. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you.
That was a textbook reversal.
1, 2.
Is that it? No, only a 2 count.
Oh man, here it comes.
And that might be the end of the match right there. There's a reason that's called a finishing move. What an incredible match we've seen so far.
And it ain't over yet, Cole.
It sure isn't. I think these superstars could keep going for quite a while longer. Great reversal.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
1, 2.
Oh, man, I can't believe that wasn't 3. Look at this. He's going for it, Cole.
And there it is, the atomic leg drop.
When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Come on, Cole. I know you're just trying to be diplomatic, but you can't seriously sit there and say, look at this, Cole, look at this.
Oh my God, there's a reason that's called a finishing move. The match usually doesn't go much longer.
Could be a finishing move right here. Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here. Look at this! Could it be?
You're damn right it is, Cole. And that's a heck of a finisher right there.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
2, 3.
Whoa! I had a feeling he was going to pull this out, Cole. I like this
Here
chances
are
all
your
along.
winners. Triple H. And Stone Cold.
And the opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And the opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
If you smell
And the opponent, from Miami, Florida, weighing 260 pounds, The Rock. And the opponent, from Long Island, New York, weighing 287 pounds, Mankind. From Venice Beach, California, weighing 303 pounds, Hulk Hogan.
What's this?
Stunner! Stunner! And he got all of it, by God!
Now remember, kids, whatever you do, don't try this stuff at home.
Oh, no! Everybody in this arena knows what's coming next!
The pedigree! The pedigree!
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR. Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many of...
He's going in for the kill.
There it is! The pedigree! He's got that...
Oh, boy. Here he goes. I wonder how far these superstars are willing...
Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure...
He's hooking the arms. Could it be?
It is! A modified DDT! You don't see a lot of superstars get up from that one, JR.
And there's the cover.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to?
The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile. He sure is, JR, and I think he got all of that finisher. Uh-oh. Talk about a hold.
He's going for it.
Stunner! Did you see that, JR? He almost took his opponent's head off.
1, 2, 3. And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
He's going for it, JR. He's going for it.
And he got it. Modified DDT straight to the ground head first. What an impact. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping after this. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna be pretty.
You're not going to get him with that one. He's got his opponent locked in a submission.
This could finish the match right here. It looks like his opponent's going for the submission here, JR.
You'd be a fool not to take advantage of those injuries.
He's got his opponent locked in the submission, JR. This could... What a finishing move. I get chills every time I see it. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one... Oh, boy. Here it comes. He can't keep letting his opponent work the same area of his body.
That's a recipe for disaster for sure.
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. And here's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw...
And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh, my gosh. He might make his opponent tap right here.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission.
I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to.
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it.
When I look at Triple H, all I see is lost opportunity.
Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. This capacity crowd making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
1, 2.
Oh, man, that was almost 3, JR.
What an incredible performance.
Oh, no. You know what's coming next.
Rock bottom. Rock bottom. This one's over.
Here's the cover, JR. Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
What are they going to do next?
I couldn't even begin to guess, King. That's why they say anything can happen here in the WWE. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you? Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can't, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way. I think Triple H might be the greatest superstar of his generation. I think that in the future, superstars are going to talk about Triple H the way superstars from Triple H's generation talk about Ric Flair.
The idea that Triple H might potentially become a role model to the next generation turns my stomach, King. I hope to hell you're wrong.
Hope all you want, JR, but you know I'm right. Triple H has accomplished too much in his career to be called anything but a legend.
Look at this. Here it comes.
The rock bottom. Nobody gets up from that, JR. I can't believe he countered that one.
1, 2.
Is that? No, only 2.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again. Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans,
1,
these superstars
2,
are out of a job.
3.
I can't remember the last time I saw superstars this fired up. I don't think they've even considered the possibility that they might not win this thing.
There's an awful lot of pride on the line here, King. No one in that ring wants to have to...
He isn't fooling around here, JR.
Not with that pedigree, he isn't. God, what a debilitating maneuver.
He could pin him right here, JR.
1, 2, 3.
Sounds like this crowd, and there it is. That's the match.
Legendary superstars, I knew we'd have some problems with their legendary egos, JR. And that pipsqueak Jimmy Hart's been AWOL since Austin tried to stun him in the ring last week. Uh-oh. Now what's he doing?
He's trying to get between them and calm them down. But frankly, that's the last place in the world you'd want to be. It's Mr. Socko! It's Mr. Socko right down his gullet!
Oh, that sock is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, JR.
Austin gave him the stunner.
I could have told you that would happen, JR.
ain't that a sight? The only thing legendary about you is the beating you just took in the middle of this damn ring. Mankind may be one dumb, psychotic sumbitch, but he's earned something you ain't got yet, and that's my respect, and that's all I got to say about that. And now that it's just you and me, I suggest you collect your damn teeth, put your little sock back in your pants, and drag your lumpy ass back to the boiler room before Stone Cold changes his mind, stomps a mud hole in your ass, and walks it dry.
While I appreciate having your respect, Austin, I beg to differ on just one point. Mr. Sacco may in fact be little, but to be fair, it is just a bit chilly in this arena. What's more, I'm content to take my leave, as Japan is one of the few places I can find live nutrition without being harassed by some sort of animal rights enforcement. But before I go, I offer what I like to think of as legendary words of encouragement to our would-be legend. Have a nice day!
Are you sure you're okay?
That was pretty bad, but I've had worse.
You know, Jimmy Hart is supposed to be managing this tour, but it seems like he's lost control of some of the legends.
I think you're right. Looks like I'm gonna have to take matters into my own hands.
So, what are you gonna do about Steve Austin and Mankind? Next week in New York City is your last chance to settle this.
That crazy Mankind reached into his pants, grabbed a sock, and shoved it right down your throat. Yuck! That is so gross. I think he deserves a little payback next week.
Yeah, but Stone Cold's just as guilty. Plus, he's meaner. And you might never get another chance to face a legend like him.
Who says it's gotta be an either-or choice?
What do you mean?
Maybe I can only get one official match sanctioned for next week, but that doesn't mean I can't find one of those jokers somewhere else beforehand and get a little payback.
I like your plan. So, who's it gonna be?